Hi everybody, in this video, let's look at your Form 4 Ag Math textbook, page 86. This is a question for chapter 3, System of Equation. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you some of the question here. I'm going to explain to you question number 4, question number 5, question number 8, question number 10. Okay, now let's look at question number 4 first. Given that 5, h is one of the solutions of the following simultaneous equation, so we want to find the value of h and the other solutions to the simultaneous equation. So 5, h, this means that when x is equal to 5, y is equal to h. So I'm going to form two equations first. So this is equal to this. At the same time, this is also equal to this. So I'm going to form two equations here. This is equal to x plus y minus 1. This is the first equation. And the second equation will be this is equal to this. Okay, so this is the second equation. Now, from the question, we know that when x is equal to 5, y is equal to h, right? When x is equal to 5, y is equal to h. So I'm going to replace the x and also y by 5 and h. X is equal to 5, y is equal to h. X equal to 5, y equal to h. Okay, now you notice that this equation only consists of one unknown. So this is just a linear equation in one variable. So it's very easy for us to get the answer. 5h minus h squared is equal to 5. Okay, 5 minus 1, we will get 4 plus h. Okay, so I'm going to write this quadratic equation in general form. Minus h squared, negative h squared, plus 5h. This I'm going to bring it to other side. Minus 4, minus h. Minus 4. Okay, is equal to 0. Okay, negative h squared plus 4h minus 4 is equal to 0. So personally, I prefer to change the coefficient of the x squared, in this situation would be h squared, to positive. So if you don't want to change to positive, you want to do a factorization from here, or you want to use your calculator to help you, it's fine for you to do so because you will get exactly the same answer. So here I'm going to multiply the whole equation by negative 1 first. Okay, so when I multiply the whole equation by negative 1, all the sign here will change. Negative will become positive, positive will become negative. So this will become positive, this is become negative, this will become positive. Okay, let me do factorization for this one. So I think how to do the factorization, I think it should be no problem, right? You learn a lot in your Form 2. Okay, so since these two parentheses are exactly the same, so I will just write 1. H minus 2 is equal to 0. H is equal to 2. Now we got the value of H. Okay, the next part, we want to find the other solution to the simultaneous equation. One of the solution is x is equal to 5, y is equal to 2. This is one of the solutions of this simultaneous equation. So the question asks us to find another pair of solution. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the value of h into here and into here as well. Substitute. How about let me use another color. Substitute h is equal to 2 into the first equation. So this is equal to 2. The rest I just copy. Okay, do some expansion over here. 2x minus 2y is equal to x plus y minus 1. Okay, so 2x minus 2y. Positive x, I bring it to another side, it become minus x. Positive y, I bring it to another side, it become minus y. The negative one, I just copy. So 2x minus x, you will get x. Negative 2y minus y, you will get negative 3y. Okay, first, second, this one, that will be the third equation. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing, substitute the value of h equal to 2 into the second equation. This, I'm going to change it to 2. The rest, I will just copy, but when I see h, I change it to 2. So h will be equal to 2. Okay, so do some expansion over here. 2x minus 2y is equal to 2x squared minus 11y squared. Okay, so this is first, second, third. This one, that will be the fourth. So what I'm going to do next is, I notice that this equation consists of two unknowns. I don't want to see two unknowns exist simultaneously. So I'm going to change all become x or all become y. It's totally up to you. So here I'm going to change all become y. From the third equation, I know that x is actually equal to 3y minus 1, right? X is equal to 3y minus 1. I'm going to replace x here by 3y minus 1. So substitute the fifth equation, which is x equal to 3y minus 1, into the fourth equation. So I'm going to change all the x here become 3y minus 1. 2x, 3y minus 1, minus 2y is equal to 2x, 3y minus 1 again. And don't forget we have a square here. Minus 11y squared. Now you notice that. Now this equation only consists of one unknown. Okay, do some expansion over here. 2, 3, you get 6y minus 2. Minus 2y. So be careful here, you have a square here. You cannot multiply the 2 inside here, become 2, 3 become 6, and 2, negative 1 become negative 2 is not correct. You have to do the expansion first. So expansion for this one, I think it should be no problem. You can use a formula. Still remember you learned it last time. So this is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Here I'm going to use this formula to help me to do the expansion. So let's say if you are not really familiar with this formula, you actually can do it this way. Expansion, do some expansion here first, then only copy the answer inside into here. Both you will get the correct answer. Okay, now let me do expansion using a formula. 9y squared, so 6y plus 1 minus 11y squared. So 6y minus 2y, you will get 4y minus 2. Here I can do expansion now. 2, 9, 18. 2, negative 6, negative 12. 2 times positive 1, you get positive 2. Okay, now let me copy this part first. 18y squared minus 11y squared, you will get 7y squared. So the rest I just copy first. So I'm going to move all the 4y and negative 2 over here, and left hand side will become 0. So right hand side I will copy first. Minus 4y plus 2. Okay. Now, so 7y squared. Negative 12y minus 4y, you will get negative 16y. So this will be positive 4. Now I'm going to do the factorization for this part. Same thing, if you feel that the number is a little bit big, hard for you to do factorization manually, you can use your calculator to help you. So this is 7y times y. So 2. Okay, let me double check. Correct. So 7y minus 2 is equal to 0, or y minus 2 is equal to 0. So from here we know that y is equal to 2 over 7. From here y is equal to 2. So this is actually here, right? This is one of the solutions. So we actually want to find for the other solution, right? So I will only use this one to continue finding the value of x. So this one I don't have to find. If you continue doing it, definitely I will get the 5. Okay, I'm going to show you later. When y is equal to 2 over 7, so I'm going to bring this y equal to 2 over 7 into the fifth equation. So x is equal to 3y minus 1. Okay, so let me just use my calculator. Okay, the answer is negative 1 over 7. How about this one? So before calculating, we know that the answer, actually we don't have to find this, we don't have to continue doing this one because we already got the other solution here. So let's say if you want to continue doing it this way, when y equal to 2, so same thing, x is equal to 3y minus 1, x is equal to 5. So this is a solution given by the questions. So the other solution will be x is equal to negative 1 over 7, y is equal to 2 over 7. So actually we have two pair of solution here, and another pair of solution is already given by the questions. X is equal to 5, y is equal to 2. Okay, and h is equal to 2 as well. So that's this way how do we solve this up question. Next, let's look at question number 5. Every month, Raju receives sources of income from his fixed salary as a sales officer, so house, rental, and online sales. His total monthly salary is 20,000. If 500 is added to his monthly salary, it will be twice the total income from house rental and online sales. The total monthly salary and online sales income is twice the house rental income. How much does Raju receive from each source of income every month? So it means that we want to find his monthly salary as a sales officer, and also his house rental, and also his online sales. So maybe this question make you a little bit confused, right? So I just let the monthly salary let it be RMX, and house rental RMY. Okay, the last one will be online sales, let's be RMZ. Okay, now let's go through every single sentence here, and then try to understand it truly so that we can form the equation for it. Let's look at this sentence first. His total monthly salary is 20,000. Total monthly salary. Okay, how about the total monthly salary here is not for X. Maybe I don't want to write monthly salary. I worry that you will get confused. I just write salary. So the monthly salary here means that the sum of these three sources of income. So I'm going to write the first equation as x plus y plus z. It means that total income, okay, is equal to 20,000. This is equal to 20,000. First equation. Now let's go to the second equation. If 500 is added to his monthly salary, it means this one. So 500 is added to this. It will be twice the total income from house renter and online sales. House renters will be Y. Online sale will be Z. So it will be twice of this. That's why I write 2 parentheses Y plus Z. So here if you want to do expansion, you can do expansion first. It will become 2Y plus 2Z. Okay, let this one be the second equation. Now let's go to the another sentence which is over here. The total monthly salary and online sales. Monthly salary and online sales Z is twice the house rental income 2Y. Okay, what we are doing now is we translate this all sentences word to a mathematical equation. Okay, so the next part we want to find the value of x, the value of y, and the value of z. Now you'll notice that this equation have three variables, three unknown, and this equation we have three unknown as well, and this also have three unknown as well. So our main goal is to change all the unknown become the same. We want to see only one unknown exists one time. So okay, from the third equation, I know that x is equal to 2y minus z. Let this one be the fourth equation. So I'm going to change x become 2y minus z. So what I'm going to do, since this equation is from the third equation, so I cannot bring this one go back to here. So I need to substitute the value of x is equal to 2y minus z into the first equation and the second equation. So substitute 4 into first equation. So whenever I see an x, I'm going to change it to 2y minus z. X 2y minus z plus y plus z is equal to 20,000. Okay, so 2y plus y, you will get 3y minus z plus z, so the z will disappear, 0z. Okay, now 3y is equal to 20,000, so 20,000 divided by 3. So since that this is in ringgit, so I'm going to round off it to, I don't want to write my answer in fractions, I'm going to round off this answer into 2 decimal places. So y is equal to 6,666 ringgit 67 cent. Okay, this is the value of y. Okay, now I'm going to bring the value of y equal to 666.67 into the second equation. So be careful, we have a lot of 6 here into the second equation. So x plus 500 equal to 2y plus 2z. So this part you just press your calculator. Okay, so let me bring the 2z over here. It becomes x minus 2z. And then this I'm going to bring it to another side. It becomes 13333.34 minus 500. So it will become 12833.34. Okay, this is first, second, third, fourth, and this one just like be the fifth equation. Okay, so now I have two unknown here, x and z. I'm going to do the same thing, bring the value of y into this one. Let me write over here, substitute y equal to 666.67 into the third equation. So x plus z is equal to 2y. Okay, so this is equal to this, right? 2 times 6666.67 is equal to this. Let me just copy it. Okay. So this one will be, let me be the sixth equation. This I'm going to copy over here, right? It's over here. This is the fifth equation. You will notice that now here we have x, here we have x as well. So I can eliminate the x easily, right? So I just take the sixth equation minus the fifth equation. So what will happen here if I minus? So x minus x, it becomes 0x. So I have successfully eliminated the unknown x. So z minus negative 2z, be careful here, you will get 3z. And this 1333.34 minus 12833.34. So you will get 500, so equal 500. So z will be equal to 500 divided by 2, divided by 3, sorry. So same thing, since this is in ringgit Malaysia, I'm going to change it to round off it to 2 decimal places. So 166.67. Okay, so next I'm going to find the value for the last unknown, which is x. Okay, x is equal to 2y minus z. I'm going to bring the value of y and z into here, and I'm able to get the value of x. Let me use another color. Substitute y is equal to 6666.67. Z is equal to 166.67 into the fourth equation. So x is equal to 2y minus z. Okay, then just press your calculator. So you will be able to get 13166.67. Okay, now we know that his salary as a sales officer will be 13,166 ringgit 67 cent, and house renter y, which is equal to 6,666 ringgit and 67 cent. Okay, online sales. Okay, sorry, let me write RM. $166 67 cent. Okay, this is the way how do we solve this type of question. Okay, now let's look at question number 8. A piece of wood measure y centimeter in length and 3x centimeter in width. A worker intends to cut the piece of wood into two small triangular pieces of wood. The perimeter of each triangle is 24 centimeters and the longest sides of ideal triangle is x plus y centimeters. Calculate the area in square centimeters of the original piece of wood. Okay, let me sketch a diagram for you first. Let me just simply sketch a diagram. When we see a diagram, it's actually easier for us to get the idea how to solve it. Y centimeter in length and 3x centimeters in width. A worker intends to cut the piece of wood into two smaller triangle pieces of wood. This means that the worker is going to cut this way. Okay, now you will get two smaller triangular piece of wood if you cut it this way. The perimeter of each triangle is 24 centimeter. Let us just focus on one piece of triangular wood. If this is 3x, here will be 3x as well. The longest side of ideal triangle is x plus y centimeters. It means that this is x plus y centimeters. We want to calculate the area in square centimeter of the original piece of wood. It means that we want to get the value of x and the value of y. Once we have the value of x and value of y, we just find the product of the length and the width of this piece of wood. Then we will be able to get the area of the entire piece of wood. Okay, now we need to form two equations first. The perimeter of each triangle is 24 centimeters. So how do we get the perimeter of this triangle? Is equal to 3x plus y plus x plus y, right? This will be the perimeters of this triangular piece of wood, right? Which is equal to 24 centimeters. So 3x plus x, we will get 4x, and y plus y, you will get 2y, and this is 24. So we can make the number become smaller by dividing this equation by 2. When the number becomes smaller, it's actually easier for us to do it. So 4 divided by 2, you will get 2x, and this divided by 2, you get y, and this we will get 12. Okay, this is the first equation. Okay, how do we form the second equation? Since this is a right angle triangle, we know that this square plus this square will be equal to this square, right? I hope that you remember Pythagoras theorem. So this is A, this is B, this is C. We know that A square plus B square is equal to C square, right? So here I'm going to use these properties to help me to form another equation. Three x, be careful, you need to put a parenthesis. 3x squared plus y squared is equal to x plus y squared. Don't forget the parenthesis. Okay, 3x squared, you will get 9x squared, and this will be plus y squared. Again, I'm going to use the formula that I mentioned just now to help me to do the expansion. So x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Okay, so I noticed that both sides also have y squared, means that if the y squared move it over here, it will become y squared minus y squared. Eventually, these two y squared will disappear. You know what I mean? Okay, let me show it here. 9x squared is equal to, let me rearrange all this term first. 9x squared plus y squared. Okay, I bring all the term on the right hand side to the left. X squared minus x squared plus 2xy will become minus 2xy plus y squared will become minus y squared. Okay, so 9x squared minus x squared, you will get 8x squared. Positive y squared minus y squared, you will become 0. This is what I meant just now. Okay, so now no more y squared. We left this minus 2xy is equal to 0. So same thing, when I notice that the number, we can make it become smaller, so I'm going to do so. When the number becomes smaller, it's actually easier for us to solve it. Divide the whole equation by 2. So it will become 4x squared minus xy. Okay, just let this one be the second equation. Same thing here. Now I notice that this equation consists of two unknowns. My goal is to change all the unknown become change the two unknown become one unknown. Either change it become all x or all y, so they up to you. Okay, from the first equation, let me use another color. From the first equation, I know that y is actually equal to 12 minus 2x, right? Y is equal to 12 minus 2x. Okay, let's be third equation. So I'm going to replace the y here by 12 minus 2x. Substitute the third equation into the second equation. So 4x squared minus xy, 12 minus 2x, is equal to 0. Now, we have successfully changed all the unknown become change the two unknown become one unknown. So now we can solve it easily. 4x squared minus 12x, negative negative positive 2x squared. For x squared plus 2x squared, you will get 6x squared minus 12x is equal to 0. So here just do some factorization. 6x is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. So from here, x is equal to 0, but this one we cannot accept it. Why? Because if x is equal to 0, so the v will become 0. So this is not accepted. So x is equal to 2. Now, when x is equal to 2, substitute. You can write substitute x equal to 2 in the third equation, or you can write when x is equal to 2, then y is equal to 12 minus 2x, which is 2. So 12 minus 4, y is equal to 8. So we cannot stop here yet because the question is asking the area of this piece of wood. So I'm going to bring the x and y into here, and then we multiply this width and the length together, then we will be able to get the area of this piece of wood. The area of the original. Okay, the length will be y, which is equal to which is equal to 8, times 3x. So this is width, this is length. Now we know that the area of the original piece of wood will be 48 square centimeter. Now let's look at question number 10. This will be the last question that I'm going to explain to you in this video. The diagram on the right shows a rectangular piece of cardboard PQRS, where's Q? Okay, PQRS of area 224 square centimeters. So the area of this entire piece of cardboard is 224 square centimeters. A semicircle STR was cut out from the cardboard, given that the perimeters of the remainder of the cardboard is 72 centimeter. Find the value of x and y. Okay, let me form the first equation. The area of this piece of cardboard is 224. It means that 28x times y is equal to 224. This is the way how do we find the area of a rectangular, right? So I'm going to make the number become smaller, divide both sides by 28. Okay, let me check. Can 224 divided by 28? Yes. So this will be xy and this will be 8. 224, you can press your calculator. 224 divided by 28 is equal to 8. Okay, now you notice that the number becomes smaller, right? So easier for us to solve it. So this is the first equation. Now we are going to form second equation. The perimeters of the remainder of the cardboard is 72 centimeter. If you cut this out, and you will left this part. So this will be the perimeter of the remainder of the cardboard, which is equal to 72 centimeter. Now y plus y, so I'm going to write 2y plus pq, which is equal to 28x, plus here, how do we find the arc length here? We know that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, right? The question should give us pi, so no pi is given. I'm going to use 22/7. Use pi equal to 22/7. Okay, since this is a half circle, I'm going to write 1/2. I'm finding the arc length here. 2 pi r. So the diameter of the circle is 28x. So half of it will be 14x. Radius will be 28x divided by 2. 2 pi r. Okay, this will be equal to 72. Now, let me do some simplification here. The 2 and 2 here, you can simplify it, and 7 and 14. If you worry that you will make mistake by simplifying this way, you can just press your calculator. Divided by 7, divided by 7. If you cut here and there, you have to be careful. Don't miss out the x here. So 2y plus 28x plus, okay, carefully go through every single terms here. 22 times 2x, so we will get 44x. 44x is equal to 72. Okay, same thing here. I notice that all the term here can be divided by 2, so I am going to divide this whole equation by 2. 2y divided by 2, you will get y. 72y divided by 2, you will get 36, 72x. Divided by 2, you will get 36x. And this is 36 as well. Second equation. Okay, so the next thing, the same. This equation, we have 2 unknown. This equation, we also have 2 unknown. Our purpose is to change the 2 unknown, become 1 unknown. From the second equation, I know that y is equal to 36 minus 36x. Let this one be the third equation. Okay, so the next step, substitute the third equation into the first equation. X, I just copy, y is equal to this, is equal to x. Now you notice that this unknown, this equation only consists of one unknown. Then we can solve it easily. Do some expansion over here. 36x minus 36x squared is equal to 8. So I'm going to rearrange this quadratic equation in general form. So same thing here. I want to change this become positive. If you don't want, you can just press your calculator. So I'm going to divide this whole equation by -4. When I divide whole equation by a negative number or multiply the whole equation by a negative number, remember all the sign will change. Negative will become positive, positive will become negative. So negative will become positive, positive will become negative, negative will become positive. Okay. Now, this you can use your calculator to help you to do the factorization, or you can just do it manually. Okay, so this is 2, 1. Let me check. Okay. So 3x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. So from here, I know that x is equal to 1 over 3. From here, x is equal to 2 over 3. So we want to find the value of x and y. Let me continue doing it here. When x is equal to 1 over 3. So what's the value of y? Y is equal to 36 minus 36x. So y is equal to 24. How about when x is equal to 2 over 3? When x is equal to 2 over 3. So y is equal to, same thing, we are going to bring the value of x is equal to 2 over 3 into this equation, third equation. So 36 minus 36x. Okay. So we have two pair of answer. When x is equal to 1 over 3, you don't want to write when, it's okay. You can just write it this way. X is equal to 1 over 3, y is equal to 24. When x is equal to 2 over 3, y is equal to 12. Okay, so this is the way how we solve this type of question. That's all for this video. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.